Hey guys, it's Greg here at Underground Graphics. Today we're going to show you a new kit we've got. Had some requests for what you probably have seen on the concept Sasquatch. We're going to call this Vertical Horizon, a bit of a nod to our band from the 90s, if you remember them. I do. Anyway, that's the kit that's going to have that electric looking horse that kind of runs down, the landscape at the bottom, comes up towards the rear. That kit was originally designed for a two-door. We will have that for a two-door available. It's going to sit just a little bit higher because it's going to be able to come up behind that door handle as it gets to this top seam. The four-door version will run right under this handle here. It'll sit right above this line here. It's going to come as two pieces. We're going to attach that up in the rear, attach that up in the front, and apply. Same thing, we have the same design for the hood as well. I am not ready to take these graphics off my Bronco yet, so we're going to apply that right underneath that, which will look fine. And for the hood, I'm just going to kind of set that down, show you where that goes. We do have other videos as well that does show hood installs for these. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what this kit looks like, and then we'll get started. So here is our kit. As you can see, it will come, you can do this without the hood or you can do this sides only. Again, some people are going to want to have that full kit. I did want to point out, even though this looks like a simple kit, we took a lot of time, went through, hit these corners. Every corner is rounded, so when you wipe that with a towel, you will have no issues. This should not be peeling up. As with all of our kits, we're going to be using 3M wrap film. This kit for today, we'll just be using a economy air release film. Again, this is just for us to show you how to put these on and kind of give you an idea of what these are going to look like. Pre-wipe with an alcohol water mix. I use about 10% alcohol, rest of it water. You're going to need a squeegee, soft squeegee. You should not need a knife, masking tape, scissors, and that's really about it. You don't think you need to measure this on. I have not tested this yet, so I'm going to be doing this with you guys. All right, we're about to get started. All right, hope you can see me. I'm trying to get this set up. It's just me here today. It is a beautiful Saturday here in Houston. I was out earlier at a Off-Road Alliance meet. Very cool guys out there. So to get this started, again, I'm on a creeper. I want to get low on this. We're going to basically be applying most of this down here in the bottom side of the doors. I mean, every Bronco is different. My last one, the front door sat a little bit lower. Now the rear door is sitting a little bit lower. Makes it a little tricky getting this stuff on here, but that's just how it is. These doors have been off. I don't know if that's the reason why, but anyway, it's not a huge deal. We're going to use this bottom line as our, the rocker below the doors as our lineup. I do want this vinyl to sit a little bit higher. I don't want any edges to catch that and cause that to peel up. So that's going to sit just a little bit higher. It almost follows this area here along both doors. Again, we've got that set. It is two pieces. We're going to go to the far back with the rear, and we've got a lineup. This last bar here will overlay this one here, and then we'll keep going down the side of that. So we're going to go ahead and start getting some tape pulled. I'm just seeing some rock chips, so have not yet put our PPF on this, at least on the rockers. We do have it on the sills and on the front hood and on the rear gate, but again, never enough tape to do this. And scissors and your squeegee. We provide you with a hard squeegee. We do recommend, if you're going to squeegee on the vinyl itself, wrap a microfiber around that or a shirt just along the edge. As long as we're on the mask, you're fine. We can put that, again, that vinyl, that hard squeegee on the mask is just fine. So again, all the way to the back on this, that's going to sit right on that edge. And I'm just going to go ahead and mark my spot here. And get this started, maybe a little bit tricky. Everyone's got their way of installing vinyl. Again, these are not wet kits. We use wrap vinyl for all of our kits, especially on vehicles. Guys, I apologize for those doors. It's a little windy out here today. So I've got my hinge here. We're going to go top and then do the bottom, and then we're going to work our way down that door. And again, these are dry installs. Just make sure the vehicle's clean. We've already wiped that down. Be careful not to hit the paint on that. So pull up and away as you're cutting. I want to wipe that edge with my fingers to make sure there's no paper loose on there, or paper hairs is what I call them. We're going to fold that up, and again, this is air release. We can actually tack that if you want. And take that hard edge of that squeegee. Just stay on the mask. Otherwise, you're going to hit your paint. That's why I like that soft side, so I can go off. This vinyl is very resilient. That's the word I like, because you can lift it, put it back down. It is soft, but it very rarely wrinkles. If you watch some of our other videos and some of the videos on wrap films, it is amazing stuff. So I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to mark this edge. So again, you saw me do that with the top one. I want to mark that. That's where we can use that knife and just cut right on the edge of that paper. What I want to do is just mark where that tape line is, and I'm just scoring that really. And I cut on the paper, not on the paint. And again, we're going to work our way back down. Overlapping strokes. You get to this crease, you do want to kind of let that tuck in, come back. And just let that gravity do its job, let that lay flat. And this is where you want to line that tape back up. There's your mark. You can just kind of tap that down. I've got this cut a little bit long, so if you don't want to use all, I think it's 1 or 2 extra on here. You can shift that back a little bit if you want. I do want to get the most out of this as I can. Let's go ahead and pull that side off. Remember, we're going to have, if you use the lineup, or we can go a little bit further if you want to measure it out, but this will be our lineup, that last one with the arrow on it. I did add that arrow, so please do know that that last one is your marker if you want to use it, or you can measure. All right. Make sure you squeegee down good. I also just quick detailed this with some slippery stuff. Again, I'm always taking the graphics on and off of this thing, so it's kind of like ceramic coating. I have not coated this yet, but we do not recommend applying vinyl on top of ceramic coating. There's no guarantee that it's going to stick. We do it, again, because we are constantly changing graphics and trying kits. But if you want a kit that's long lasting, make sure you put that coating on top of the vinyl, not the vinyl on top of the coating. This is very slick. And once this sets, once that adhesive sets, it'll be fine. If it gets outside, gets a little heat on there. And just like with our wrap films, 3M 1080, Avery Supreme Wrap 900, or Orange How 970 RA, we do recommend a post heat about 180 degrees, maybe a little bit hotter. Again, there's no serious contours on here, nothing that's going to stress that vinyl, but a little bit of heat will show you if there's any spots you didn't get that good tack on. So you can go back and check that with a little bit of heat, just for insurance to make sure. So I'm going to fold this corner back. Again, I want to line that piece up. I have some tape ready down here so I can start working that down. This one's going to be a little trickier because I don't have anywhere to tape to in the bottom, nor do I for the hinge. I could actually tape, well, I'll show you here as we get started on this. So I'm going to use that as my lineup. And just go right over and tack that. Come down here. Now if you notice, this fender comes up a little bit, so just let that lay flat. I'm going to go ahead and put a piece of tape top and bottom on that. That may be my hinge. I'm just going to get that in place for now. Come back, click that piece there. And I'm going to go ahead and do another hinge right here. I'll have to be careful. Again, this is just really just kind of holding that in place. This will be now I can come back, peel this back. I'll have that. I still have that decal as my my lineup. Bring that back. Let's line that piece up again. And again, I just want to tack that. Now let me have one side down. This other side would be a lot easier. Peel off. Peel off. And again, I want to do that same thing where I've got that line up. I'm just going to use the edge of that squeegee. Make a mark there. I know you guys have been asking about the rocker graphics and what's new. We've just been so busy, really. We've got a couple more kits we're going to do. I'll try to get those up this week. And then we'll get back onto some more detail-oriented kits. Got a lot of cool stuff in the works. We just got to get on it. So again, tack. See, I've got one extra that's just going to fall off. Right on the edge there. So again, you can move this. You've got a little bit of shift if you want to go back and forth a little bit on it. Once it's on, I don't think you're really going to notice where those fall. I could have been about a 1/4 inch to the left and missed the seam here, but then this one may have hit this one. So really just can't worry about that kind of stuff. Just let that fall where it falls and tuck if it needs to tuck. Now that we've got that one on, go ahead and pull this one back. Again, watch those edges. You got like a corner there that's going to tuck in. If y'all can see that. Watch this last one again. There we go. If you got an edge, just roll that in with your finger. Again, if you need a little heat, you can use it. This is just a small edge on there. I'm just going to go back, look, visually check everything. Again, this is what I'm using for this test is not the 3M, but I would go back with the heat gun and just get that warm, make sure that's set real well. and let that sit out in the sun for a little bit. And man, that looks pretty good. Let's take a step back and take a look at this, and we'll get a quick video walk around. I'm going to go ahead and finish up the other side, and then I'll show you the hood as well. We enjoyed putting the other side on so much, walking around and decided let's go ahead and put this hood on. So we took the old hood off. We're going to go ahead and do this hood. Give you a quick tutorial again on how to do the hood. Once we get this done, we'll do a quick walk around, and you get to see the full kit. All right. So I did already get the old one off, wiped it down, alcohol, water. Got this thing taped exactly where I wanted to. Again, last time I already had it on there, so it's kind of easy to hit that. You just want to make sure you get those sides even. It comes up right at that seam. Once you tape one seam, check the other. If you need to lift this side up, pull it back. Again, and you're going to have a little bit of paint showing, about 1/8 of an inch of paint going up towards the back. And we're going to hinge bottom, hinge top, and we're going to go from there. So I'm going to pull this side off. There's an extra piece of tape. This one is a little tricky. Again, it's never an easy way to do this. I like to get up on here in a step stool, step on the tire, kind of get on top of that hood a little bit. And I'm wearing sandals, which probably isn't the best thing. But again, same thing, dry install. You do not want to do this on a hot hood, preferably not outdoors as well. That wind is going to be tough, and you just want to have the most control over those conditions as you can. Make sure there's no on there. I'm going to lay this back down to that tape mark. Lightly lay it, and then overlapping strokes. Work your way out. If you get to where you think you're going to get a bubble or something, again, you can pop that back up. That's why you do not want that hot hood. If it's warm, or if it's even the least bit hot, it will stick like no one's business, and it will not want to come up. All right, let's hit that other side. Go ahead and pull that whole backing off. Let that line up with that other piece of tape. Lightly let it lay, and go back over those overlapping strokes. Again, if you see where it's starting to, you can pull it up again. Lay it down. Make sure your hands are clean. Again, any dirt or debris on your fingertips will get on the bottom of this vinyl. If you guys have any questions on any of this, give us a call, give us an email, leave a comment. I try to check those YouTube notifications as often as I can, but we're always here in the office, so feel free to give us a call. See, there's a little wrinkle in there. As long as it's got air under it, we can just push that right out. All right, guys, I'm gonna get this wiped down, get this set up, and we're gonna get a little quick video around this. All right, so we went ahead and took all the graphics off, all the old graphics off. We left you with what you're gonna get in that kit if you want the full kit. Again, this will be vertical horizon. Yeah, it's the best thing I could come up with. Saw the vertical line, saw the horizon. Again, this is based off the concept Sasquatch. Guys, have any questions, just give us a call. Like I said, love to talk Bronco. We can do custom as well. All right, talk to you guys soon.